Many generations ago, the Dove Brook was already a river flowing with countless legends. It's no surprise the door to the tavern lies hidden among them. Legend has it that the master painter Graphia once followed suit, hence its other name, the Painter's Stream. Looking at Dove Brook's scenery, they're not exactly interesting memories. Back then, Dove Brook I was taller than my peers and happened to be training in martial arts. To stand up from the people who fell into the Dove Brook River would cover the surface. Sometimes the thugs fell in. Other times, back then, I was a bundle of restless energy. The teachers in the blink of an eye. 15 years have passed. Now's not the time to wax sentimental. According to the business card, the tavern is near the Singlish Syndicate headquarters. Let's check the other side of the river.
Inspection complete. Nothing suspicious.
watching this stream? Hey, folks! Have y'all heard the joke? Yeah, one day, a criminal escaped from prison. He ran for his life. With his pursuers closing in, the man prayed to the river. I am hammered. The voice from the Dove Brook replied, "There's a pedestal of light on the criminal wept." What pedestal of light? It's only the moon mirrored on the water, an image that shatters in it. Guess how the Dove Brook said, "You're not hammered at all. Otherwise..." You don't have to buy me a drink, and...
That joke sounds like a hint. Could he be a fool? Maybe if we find the fragile moon he meant.
The moon's reflection. So fragile it shatters at a touch.
Do you think we're stupid? I can't even... Ugh. Stupid? I can't even.
Sparkle's riddle says this: whether we've gazed at the sky already. From this angle, the moon's reflection, if what the card says is true, and the fool's riddle. Come on, let's take a closer look at Keep going. Chase that moon's reflection. The fools are guarding the moon's shadow. Shatter the moon, and we're one step closer to the tavern. Let's try again. Something's back there. Is that a key? The moon is about to break. Let's try again. The key has dissolved into the water. The water's surface is about to change. Look, the tavern's shadow has appeared.
If we follow this path ahead, we should reach the tavern.
Watch out! I almost forgot. You're a full-fledged trailblazer now.
Welcome!
So this is the World's End Tavern.
No. Allow me to correct you. If you think this is all there is to the tavern, you're sorely mistaken. Like a single grape on a great bunch, this is just a part.
Sorry, but this looks like a...
The so-called plain Arcadia isn't really an arcade. You're looking for something that's true to its name. Take a ride on the Astral Express. Funny thing is, it's literally a train. You know, can't find a single trace of... Wait, you two are navigator of the Astral Express and the raccoon on board, right? I've seen you in the news. Friends, a big shot is here. A real knee slapper incoming.
Really? From the Express?
You're not so freaking way enthusiast, are you?
Express folks come to the tavern too?
You ain't even had the set. Hey, did I get your autograph?
The sole of my foot. I'll never wash it again.
Everyone, curb your curiosity. These two are my guests. Even the most mischievous among you should know when to stop and mind your manners.
Oh, well, if it isn't Little Sparkle. We've all heard your joke. Take the mask from a masked fool, and what's left?
Oh my! Wouldn't a masked fool be better off without the fool? An empty mask sounds even better, no? for 2 hours. If no one flushes him down the golden confessional, he'll be back to hassle me again in 2 hours. All right. Now I can finally entertain my guests without interruptions. You two, this way. Let's talk about the imposter.
Please laugh to your heart's content. The man's wary gaze sizes up the young person before him. Your curious gaze circles him. Is that the... Kid, I believe you're confused.
Sorry, my mistake.
All right, you two. First round's on me. What'll it be? This is a...
We're not here to drink. Time's
Don't pull a long face. You'll sour the vintage in the cask. Well, Sparksy. She did come here disguised. I called Giovanni. You might not remember him. He's the poor sap who drew the short straw to manage the storage area recently. All Gio told me, among them, was a vial of mimetic virus.
A mimetic virus. No wonder she could take over Graphia Academy and just...
Close enough. The so-called Sparksicon is a front for spreading...
Knowing that isn't enough. What type of mimetic virus is she spreading? What are the symptoms? We need more on her plans and actions before we...
Thought of that already. So I visited a few friends and learned where the imposter's been haunting.
Lead the way, then.
Let's move. Stay close.
Abandon all despair, ye who enter. By the way, hate to ask, your aunt... No, you're not a ha. If you were a ha, a wave of your hand would kill.
Isn't this the Tavern of the Elation? Don't you...
You're wrong. It's not that feel unwelcome. See that? The
Ridiculous as it sounds, it's true. After 666 invitations to Aha went unanswered, the younger fools voted to expel the last.
Oh, I get it. It's like students expelling a teacher.
All right, Mr. Doorway. I assure you that none of us three is Aha. And
Oh, it's Sparkle. Is it really Sparkle? Listen up, gray-haired lass. If you want me to now. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna break you.
Didn't expect you to have the pull to get me into the tavern. As expected of a detective. back when I still had a sense of humor. You're really going to see the Stellaron Hunter case through? They can only pay you in dirty.
What else can I do? The boys need the money. Credits aren't black or white, they're ones and zeros.
All right. I reached out to Costard. He said that one of the 3 people who stole the mask looked familiar. Based on his description, I spent ages sketching this suspect.
Costard. You owe him another favor. No paying this one back, huh? Speaking of which, Don Hong. So, which of these 3 is Don Hong? The one with gray hair? No, don't tell me yet. Let me guess. I know a bit of the Xianzhou language. The word Don can mean red, so Don.
Your deduction skills never fail to impress. Fine, I'll just...
TV, newspapers, the internet, it's all fake news. What do you expect me to look at?
Let's get down to business. I couldn't find any trace, so I decided to try a different approach. Keep tabs on the other members of the Express crew.
Nice work, Mr. Wren. They're heading deeper into the tavern. Follow me.
I see, gray hair. The tavern not inviting you sooner was their loss. Come on in.
No danger detected, but never let your guard down.
Where's this?
Ta-da! Welcome to the dazzling lights of the Blister, the heart of the tavern, Lane Arcadia's dazzling dance floor. There are some, if life's cruel, don't beg for fairness. Dance! Shake away that sadness until it's off. That huge light orb up there. For a tavern, it's as essential as the... Speaking of which, 2 months ago, some idiot, after downing hundreds of drinks, had the So, we had to reinforce the blue star with a steel frame around it and seal it. You know how the masked fools are. Spiking drinks with hot sauce and tossing fire. Being a drinksmith is a tough gig. No one volunteers. Since Braji vanished, the fools have been drawing lots to take turns as temporary drinksmiths.
This fool you're talking about.
If it were, I'd already be tied to that light orb as the scapegoat. Anyway, the next stop is the Golden Confessional.
The Golden Confessional? What kind of place is that?
A place where you can let go of all your worries. Impressive. Impeccable precision. Let me show you how to open a path. Play according to the sheet music, and the path will naturally open up.
The steel frame actually opened. The wispy here actually changed color with the lights.
Just another night at the tavern. Fun, right?
Many sinks? Why bring us here?
Witnesses say a week ago, I came to the bar, knocked back a few shots of bombs first. The Golden Confessional is an emergency shelter for fools who've had one drink too many.
The Golden Confessional is the Golden Confessional! Well, if it isn't my old friend, Sparkle and the teensy bit of sorrow. How did Sparkle beat me to inviting my #1 bestie to... Miss me, old friend? Hello, Miss Himiko. Long time no see.
Mr. Sampo, hello. What business brings you here?
No business. Just here to repay an old favor.
Ms. Fool here sent me a message asking for H-E-L-P. Someone's been parading around the tavern impersonating her.
Well, now, this is some juicy news. Miss Sparkle's usually the one impersonating others, but look...
Shush, Sampo. I brought you here to repay a favor, not to...
Oh, I've suffered the embarrassment of losing my mask myself. Thanks to Miss Sparkle's mercy, I
All right then, let's get to work.
Get to work? What are we doing?
Naturally, we'll fish around in these thrones where humans...
You want us to unclog your toilet?
Don't be too shocked, you two. Let me share a little secret about how to drink a mood lifter like bombs first drop and all the harmful memoria in your body. That's how fools pull pranks and have a blast without a shred of...
So, all that memoria has settled under this.
If luck's on our side, maybe we'll even dig up the secret to beating her. What's wrong, ma'am? You don't...
I've got no objection to the task, but doing this barehanded, I refuse.
Oh, don't worry. When has old Sempo ever come unprepared? Trust me, I won't. Emotional impact drill. Sorry. Wrong gadget. Hey, have you heard of a dowsing rod? Well, I tuned the drill bit to resonate with Sparkle's temperament. But fair warning, use it carefully. It's been a week since Sparksy was here. Well, if you ask me, leave it to luck.
We don't have time for luck. My radar says that pompous imposter... Exactly. The Golden Throne.
Girl, pick a spot to drill and start mining that gold.
Sambo, does this thing even work?
Of course it works. Don't you trust your old pal, Sempo?